& Conquer 4 probably isn't what you expected. Instead of providing the most refined version of the franchise's harvest, build, and rush formula, EA Los Angeles tossed the old gameplay formula out the window. That means no bases, no harvesters, and aside from a few familiar units and names, little that resembles traditional C&C. This is supposed to be the finale of the Tiberium saga. GDI and Nod forces are still going at it, and the shiny-headed, egomaniacal Nod leader Kane is trying to serve his higher purpose. The overall campaign here is fairly short. After the tutorial missions, you choose GDI or Nod, and then have 7 missions each until you reach the end. It's an interesting setup because you'll get to see the same events from 2 sides, like shooting down a giant GDI ship in the Nod campaign, then going through a mission where you repair the ship in the GDI campaign. However, the short length of everything gives the story a rushed quality, and the weak conclusion makes the experience even more of a letdown.
I have a proposition.
While the story fails to impress, it's hard to be disappointed with the visuals and audio in Command & Conquer 4. The game performs well and has some great unit animations and pretty special effects, making the fast-paced combat even more exciting. The orchestral soundtrack also adds to the mood of the game, especially in online conflicts as it changes depending on the battle conditions. The live-action cutscenes are still very much in place here, and though Kane returns, you won't see any Michael Ironside-level cameos. The mood in the cutscenes is grim and serious, though you do get the expected hammy acting and moments of unintentional laughter, which fans are probably accustomed to at this point.
You have questions?
Commander, hey, how's my implant?
An extensive unlock system has also been built into the game, which awards you with new units for the Nod and GDI forces as you move through. It's fine for the single-player campaign, since it mimics the genre-standard gradual unit and technology unlocks as you move through the story, but for skirmishes and online play, it makes less sense. Instead of having all units available for multiplayer right away, you need to spend a large chunk of hours getting everything unlocked. Once that's done, everyone's on equal footing, but it can feel uneven to the first-time players whose Tier 1 units are getting blasted by mammoth tanks.
Enemy crawler detected. We've lost a unit. We've captured the building.
All the changes to the gameplay make for a game that doesn't really feel like Command & Conquer. Base building has been replaced with crawlers, which are mobile, all-in-one units that can move around the battlefield and are the only production and upgrade structure. Population caps are low, and getting units onto the field is quick, meaning it's not too long until you've got a full army ready for a fight. And even if your units and crawler are destroyed, it's not the end, since you can just respawn moments later. After picking from offense, defense, and support crawler types, each of which come with unique build options, it's right back into the field you go. This means the action never stops, and in 5 vs 5 team games it can be a lot of fun. By yourself, choosing a class in combination with the low unit cap can feel limiting, but in a team setting where others can make up for your weaknesses, you're better able to focus on the explosive, non-stop action. The emphasis on team play means playing by yourself isn't particularly interesting though, especially when it comes to the single-player campaign. The game also requires you to be connected online at all times if you want to make any progress, which may be a deal-breaker for some players out there. So is change a good thing for Command & Conquer 4? It seems like odd timing to use the supposed finale of a storyline as the test bed for a new style of gameplay, but credit is deserved for EA LA trying to do something different. It's a high-intensity, super-fast playstyle that works best in teams online, but it's also a game that stumbles when it comes to the unlock system and the disappointing campaign. For the full written review, head over to IGN.com.